What's going on, guys? Long time no see. I have been running many tests. Um, right now, um, project is changing as all things do. The website we're looking at right now is one of the first rebuilds of actual client websites. So the way it works is we go and scrape all the information and then just rebuild it. Now the reason for doing this is some sites that I built over the years are on WordPress. Nothing wrong with that. It just took a lot, and they are resource intensive. And really, the only core thing about what is on these websites is actually the information. So by going, stripping the site, learning what's on there, how it was designed, we turn the old website into a prompt, and then we allow the system to rebuild it. So this system is rebuilding right now. The logs are very all over the place because I've implemented a hot reload to where the program can fix its own problem. So if it's trying to run something or build a Docker container or a config.json and it gets an error, then the code itself for the program can review that, go back in and patch itself while we're still working. So while it's running, it'll just pause, fix the problem, come back and start working on the website. So this is the website. It's still being built, as you can see in here. Debug system. We have a task that's failing, fixed by synchronizing class removal. So I ain't gonna get into all that, but this is it working on this website right now. Now, the reason we don't have any images is because the images come in at the end where it will use the Pexels API and put these images in there. Right now, I'm just going through looking at it during its process without trying to intervene because I do see some things that I would want fixed. These right here, obviously, they need to be better circles. I don't want to judge it before it's done. There's an image is going to be here, image is going to be there. Let's see. These buttons are already set up. Contact, perfect. We'll change all this information. Benefits. Images will be here where you see these are at. I also want these icons to be, but again, it's still working. There's one page, just like to check all the buttons. There's one page that needs some deep fixing, and I thought it was this page, and I think it fixed it already because this was hanging all the way down, or it might be about. I think it's the about page. No, so it already fixed the issue. It's going through fixing because again there was a part of this website that was stretched. The CSS was stretched so far down that it was riding over into the footer. Might be this page. No, so it already fixed it. But I was worried it wouldn't see it, wouldn't fix it, and that's when I was going to implement ChatGPT Vision to where it could take a snapshot of the final design, detect any errors, and then push them back through the system to fix it. But it seems like I was literally in the middle of figuring out how we're going to do that. But I'm just going to let it run, and this would be a completely full build, depending on what it comes out with or what the end result looks like. So it's still operating. Fix and refine. So the fix and refine, I was thinking about it. I was like, for people who don't know what divs are, or they don't know what specific terms are, it's gonna be kind of hard for them to pinpoint and say, hey, go change this, or I want the title on this page changed. And some people just don't talk in a full, complete sentence. So after it's completely done building the application and the person views it, whether in the sandbox or not, they would come into the AI collaborative chat and they would communicate to the AI the same way they would a developer and say, hey, look, I like it, but this needs to change, that needs to change, or I don't like this, that, and other. But instead of it just being like before, you would just send in a refined prompt, you're going to communicate with the planner. So the planner is going to get a better understanding and make sure it gets what you're asking, and then it's going to pass it back through into the plan to be redeveloped. So pretty much still a waiting game. I'm waiting to see the pictures to come in. Like I said, the last time I checked it, there were some design flaws, but it fixed it, and it was this part right here. This part right here was running all the way down here, so I did fix that. We're gonna see what happens with these icons. Yeah, and this is a service that I'm providing for free to customers that I've already had. They've already paid me once to build their website. I do like to make money. Everyone needs money, but I think being able to build this tool and the people that's immediately going to impact will be people who have been helping me fund my time and helping me fund what it is that I do. But yeah, we'll see what comes out in the end.